Now, as senior high schools prepare to receive fresh students this week, the Ghana Education Service has disclosed it will be releasing this year's placements for schools soon. This will enable prospective SHS students know which schools they have been posted to. It will also pave way for the start of the double-track academic calendar. For JoyNews Agenda this week, we put the spotlight on the preparedness of key actors in the implementation of the controversial system.
In classrooms and pressure on already inadequate infrastructure. To cure this problem, government introduced a double-track system. The system divides the entire student body and staff into two different tracks. So while one track is in school, the other is on vacation. Deputy Education Minister Osei Iduchum justified this decision.
We are not going to cut the poor off. Because when you do cut off, the ones that we tell cannot get access to our public schools are predominantly the disadvantaged. How can we live in a country where the rich kid, the well-to-do kid, the educated kids of educated parents get tutors at home, they end up passing the BECs at very high level, aggregate 6, aggregate 7, aggregate 8. The poor, unfortunately, are in our public schools and they are not doing well. And then when they take the exams, then you tell them that because you got aggregate 36, you cannot go. Yeah. We cannot create that kind of a nation, and that is why the government is saying everybody is getting in. But when you get there, it's not going to be sink or swim. We're also giving money to the schools to help tutor you, to help support you, so that you don't go there to fail. So this is a win-win. The poor too deserve an opportunity.
Policy think tank Imani Ghana led a fresh wave of protest insisting the policy will only lead to truancy.
I do not necessarily buy the idea of a multi-track system. I mean, that encourages some deviancy along the way.
Former GES boss Charles Ahito Chega agreed with the concerns of Imani and others.
Clearly, Dr. Yao says it's not a shift system, but I say it is a shift system. It's just the same process that says that somebody goes early and another person goes within the same cohort. Now it has become essential for us to take quote-unquote remedial measures to ensure that we get the system running. It is a remedial measure. As long as it's not going to be permanent and it's temporary, it appears that this is an option that we all have to go to and see how it turns out.
Is that the only option available?
Well, there could have been a lot of other options.
But Vice President Dr. Baumia parried these fears, adding that a similar system is already being practiced by some churches, which is running just fine.
The churches have taught us that if you have one church building and you have many church goers, you can have first service at 7 o'clock and second service at 9 o'clock, and they will all still get the word of the Lord. And so we are using an innovative means to bring in the double track system, and we should explain it, as Osaberima has cautioned us, to the people so that they get to understand what the double track system means. And at the end of the day, we will all be benefiting from it.
Well, as the implementation is set to begin soon, it is only a matter of time that we'll get to know whether this move will improve or worsen the current state of education.